Alright, welcome back to the video. Today, it should be pretty exciting. We are picking up my engine for the S15. I'm picking up an S15 SR notch top from, I'll put his Instagram right here, it's Dirty Panda JDM, weird name, but he's a cool dude. He imports a ton of engines. I definitely suggest him if you're local. Obviously, you know, if you're in California, buy from your California dealer. But if you are around me, he is really reputable. He's a really good dude, just put it that way. He has a ton of engines. Alright, so today, pick up my engine, which I just mentioned. Quan needs to finish this. If he does, I need to test fit my Blitz if I do, because as you guys know, I'll go in this other room. My Blitz are massive. I'm not running my over fenders because I have the rears, you guys know, I have the fronts. They would fit pretty good with the old kooky specs, but I just don't want to cut up my car. I just can't do it. If I crash it, I'm cool with it, but until then, I don't want to. So I'm going to be buying new lips for the front and the rears. I'm probably going to have to go down massively. I mean, the fronts are 6s now. I'm probably going to have to go down to 4s. The backs were 7s. I'm probably going to have to go down to 4.5, 5s. So I really need to measure it today. That's why you guys saw me pick up the wood from Lowe's earlier. So we're going to get this car sitting on the Blitzes completely with no tires and down on the ground on some pieces of wood so I can take some measurements. Alright, got the S15 jacked up. As you can see, stock wheels, they're in like 18.5 inches. And then the R34 OEMs are in like crazy as well. From what I remember when I put them on before, not bolted up on the ground or anything, the front is going to poke 1.5 inches. And the rear, I'm pretty sure the rear is out like 3.5 inches or something ridiculous. Because S15s are a lot skinnier than S14s. They're like more S13 style. So let's get this on. I'm actually really excited. There we go, that's more like it. Slide her on, bro.
These bitches are so light compared to mine.
I know, they're really light wheels. I've never actually seen it with weight on it, so that'll be a little bit cooler. My shit's a monster truck. My shit's a monster truck. Alright, so I decided to put on the front bumper just to flex out for myself real quick. Shoo. You guys might remember, you might not, that I mounted it back up with the OEM clips, and then I also have it mounted up with OEM bolts. I mean, shit's perfect. Shout out to Faction Motorsports, shout out to PS Deuce. The shit is on point. Check it out though. Just looking hot with that aggressiveness. How much room do I have to the ground from the wheel? See.
Jesus Christ.
That kit, that's a fat boy.
That's long as shit.
Let's throw the side skirt on real quick. She's so sharp. Ooh. She a big girl, BBW. Big black women. Damn! She thick with it. She's gonna get smaller wheels though. Everyone's gonna be like, just go wide, just go wide. I'll even put my over fenders on for you guys. Psych! That shit looks so good. I really never noticed that side skirt line last time I put it on. I don't know why. I feel like it just didn't stick out to me, but that thing is there. That thing's bold. Damn. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so enough talking with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and measure these wheels real quick, and then we're off to pick up my engine, which will be really rad. Honestly, I wish I was spending my engine money on just making this thing painted and cool, but I already gave a deposit on it, so I can't bail out, but we are gonna go pick that up. Let me measure these wheels and I'll get back to you guys with the specs. All right, so we are back in Daquan's truck, and we are going to Baltimore, which is like 20 minutes away from us, and we're going to pick up a notch-top S15 SR from Kirby. Pretty sure his name's Kirby. I could be completely fucking wrong, but I want to say his name is Kirby. Let me check real quick, let me see. Middle name's Kirby. His first name is Jeremaine or Jeremiah. What do you think? Is that Jeremaine?
I have no fucking clue.
We're gonna call him Kirby. We're going to get the engine. We'll see you guys in a second. Ooh! That's what I'm picking up, guys. I decided not to get an engine, and we're just gonna get an R32. Is that a GTR? It doesn't look wide enough to be a GTR. But I can't tell. I don't know R32s like that. Oh shit. Here's the new engine. EJ, whatever the fuck.
What, those are EJ20s?
Yeah, nah.
Those are the ones that are forged internal?
Oh.
From Japan.
S15 SR.
I ain't pointing, I had a 1J for you, but they're gone. Like, shit, now that I finished it, like, damn, that motherfucker looks good.
Alright, so we got the engine loaded up. Thank you, of course. I messed up your first name earlier. I just called you
good, man, Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Dirty Panda, fellas.
I'm gonna have it on the Instagram.
And ladies.
If you guys are local and need any parts at all, and you need, you know, some JDM stuff, he's got a bunch of stuff. You can just DM him on Instagram. We have to go get my ECU now from the other location now, but he's got Honda shit, VQ stuff, JZs, SRs, everything. You can DM him, follow him. Bringing that big BBW back into the yard. Pretty sure this thing will fit through this gate. Yep. Are y'all ready for me to shred, bro? Got a turbo engine? The fuck? Turbo in a Spec S, a Turbski. That bitch gonna fly like a bird.
Oh, yeah?
Fly like a motherfucking LS Turbo.
Oh, yeah.
Just to let you guys know, even though we're already midway through the video, I listed the 23 jet tags that are left, but now I'm sure some of them already got sold because I put it on Instagram, but you guys can't even see this thing. Got the old garage sideways, keep it street. This is the original, same thing, just remade, and then some street style packs. But I believe those are already sold out. But you should be able to definitely get a jet tag. All right, so now time to break down this SR. No, I'm not stripping this engine completely down. I'm not worried about anything like that. I want to get the harness unplugged if I can, if it's not all under the manifold, and I want to take off this valve cover because, you know, if the head looks good and all the oil looks good, not a bunch of crud, chances are the oil was, you know, maintenancely or properly changed on time, or at least close. And then I'd like to inspect if there's any scarring or anything, because if there's scars on the cams and it was low in oil, chances are the bearings could be messed up. So yeah, let's pop this valve cover off. All right, here we go. Everyone say a prayer to the SR gods. Pray to me, Dick. God.
Will it look like Zach's LS?
I fucking hope not. It should look like it had mulch in it. It didn't smell bad, so. What's holding it down? This thing?
Probably just this hose right
No,
here.
it's this. It's a piece of metal. The clip. That ain't bad at all. Look at those fat cams. She.
Look at that turbo.
I don't know what size they are. We're missing everything. That would scare me.
That would mean this thing has been beat to shit.
Yeah. Well, you really cared about it. Those joints might be original. Looking cruddy. NGK-IRIGIUN.
It's fucking blurry.
They're Greddies! Can't believe there's Greddy plugs in it. That's funny. That means some fucking child had it in fucking Japan. Some fucking child. I'm pissed. I'm fucked. You know he fucking turned up the boost, motherfucker. You know he did. He had a manual turbo timer on this. I mean turbo controller on this. He went. Doop, doop, doop.
That's probably why this thing was blocked off, like you said. Whatever the fuck thing was.
For sure.
My car, I fucking.
It also has aftermarket water lines on the turbo. I think they're aftermarket. I couldn't see that being factory. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh hell no. There's no fucking way they'd put an anodized fucking thing on there.
Oh yeah, it's true.
This was in a race car, for sure.
This was in a race car. He had stock intercooler.
This
pipe,
thing
though.
has seen Ebisu a couple times.
That'd be cool.
Be careful taking off your taillights on the precedent. It sucks. I broke all the fucking clips. I got these chaser taillights. I want them on my car very badly because I ordered my kit. I don't even think you guys know. Oh shit. I ordered a BN kit. A real BN kit. And the license plate would be relocated to the bottom, so I gotta fill in this license plate gap. There's just an empty hole in either my bumper or my car. So I need these taillights or to make a plate to go in the middle. I'd rather have chaser taillights, even though I would take the chaser off because I'm down with that. But and this bitch seems slow. And I'm getting a tune.
Yeah, he is getting a tune. Shit. Oh fuck yeah. Alright, so got the clutch off the SR. I don't think I told you guys that. Everything's good with it. It seems great. This engine definitely did sit for a little bit because there's a little bit of corrosion when the clutch and a little bit on the block. But I don't think it's that high mileage of an engine at all because the rear main seal wasn't leaking, the oil pan isn't leaking, and there's no leaks on the engine anywhere. But yeah, I think she's ready to rip. I don't know. I just can't wait to put this in the S15. But I went through the harness. I finally figured out what all that stuff is that someone cut. I knew from the beginning these thick wires were ABS because I just tucked my harness and all that. So I wanted to keep ABS, so I might rewire my plugs back into this or buy a harness from Wiring Specialties. I don't really know. Or I might just go through and delete ABS out of this harness and then delete ABS out of my car when I go to the 32 brakes and all that. Don't really know. Not really worried about it because the car will run without it. And then right here, this is actually your windshield wiper plug, so that's good. So that'll still work, all that's the same. This little plug right here, I couldn't figure it out, but I didn't really look that hard yet. And then, like I said, all these are ABS. And this wire, I actually didn't see that either, so I'm not sure what that is. And then after this is into your engine bay. So these right here are, I believe, the coil pack stuff. And this all goes on the, right on the back of the intake. And then you got your grounds. And this weird sensor thing up front, and then this went right next to your throttle body, and then this was your cam angle sensor, which on my engine I have a distributor, so I have to switch the whole harness over. And I just noticed that that AC pump thing looks so freaking cool. Why does it look like that? Okay, so I ended up taking it a lot more apart than I was going to, just because the engine was a little bit dirty. Wanted to clean it up. I'm not going to clean it tonight. I'm going to power wash it tomorrow. But I just went ahead and pulled off the whole manifold besides the bottom half. And I have the injector wires right here, which I'll just keep over there. And then I have the regular harness over there. The injectors themselves up there. To get the lower manifold off now, it's really easy. It's just these bolts. And then the whole thing's off. And I didn't even realize all the trans wiring was here. It was just wrapped up. So I have all that, which I shouldn't need. I should be able to use the 5-speed harness and just hook it up to all this. And yeah, I did spray some gunk cleaner on it. That did seem to make a difference. But I just wanted to get like all this, it's almost like black dust on there, like brake dust, because it wasn't oil. Alright dudes, so I had a little bit of alcohol. It's time for bed now. We are pretty much done. Well, we are done for the night, but I'll give you guys a little update. So tomorrow, tomorrow the plan is for me, I don't know about Quan, the plan for me, power wash this. I'm not gonna take the lower intake manifold off anymore because all the coolant hoses underneath of it, I don't wanna disconnect those, and because when I put my S13 SR back together and S14 before, there was a little leak and I had to take it all back apart. So I'm not even gonna mess with it. It's really easy to power wash. I'm just gonna power wash all this. I'm going to start into some of the wiring into the harness and then order all the gaskets tomorrow after I figured out everything I need. I need to order my intercooler pipe for the S15 and a couple other things. And then after that, it's pretty much gonna be when it comes in, or if it doesn't come in by the 19th after Spirit, I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting the swap in there. And then whenever it comes, I'll just get it done because we have Drift Nirvana on the 5th, which I highly suggest coming out to some point. And then we have Spirit on the 19th, which I highly suggest coming out because Spirit is sick. If you guys don't know about that, just look it up on Instagram, you'll find it. My camera battery's about to die. I'm super tired and a little bit drunk. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Capiche. And Quan's taillights didn't work, by the way. So he might sell those.